know, we haven't even talked to our team yet, but what we're going to say when we get in there is that we've only been eligible for the NCAA postseason 4 times. And we've made it twice, but truth of the matter is we're 0-2, and we don't like it. We don't like not giving our best effort. Not to take anything away from Purdue, they beat us good. But and I know we're young in NCAA Division I. I know we've only gone to this thing 2 times out of 4 years, but we got to change our attitude, and we got to come here wanting to win in the NCAA tournament, and not just be proud to get here. And that's the mindset that I've got to instill on our team, and my assistant coaches have to instill on our team. And the sad part is we thought we did it. The way we performed, we didn't do it. So I think that part's on us.
Questions?
Obviously, error was a big part of the game today. Do you feel like poise was an issue for your team, that they kind of were nervous?
You know, I got to tell you, it's counterintuitive to think that about my team, but I think it was. I know some players were that way today. We are usually more poised, and you know, this season and leading up to this match, we were very poised, and we thought we were ready. And the truth of the matter is we weren't. And assistant coach John Newberry mentioned it. The first few points of the first game dictated the match, and we never got in system, and I'm angry about that. And that comes back on me as a head coach. That's not the attitude that I teach my players, and so that's not good on my part. You know, we don't mind losing. Purdue beat us. They beat us fair and square. They beat us soundly. But for us to give an effort like that, I gotta take a look at the things that I'm doing as a head coach, and I've got to make sure that I change some things so that we don't lose poise. And that's a good point by you.
You talked about those first few points. Purdue obviously was doing a lot. Their service wasn't just very effective, but they were doing a lot of different things, doing the short serve, then doing some top spin stuff, doing a lot of different things. Did that kind of throw you off pace a little? It
did throw us off pace, but we're so surprised that it did, because we do that every day. We do that every day. We see it all season long. We played Penn State this year. We beat Kansas this year. We played Arizona. We went 5 with number 9 Marquette. We've seen it. And that's the frustrating part right now. That is the frustrating part. You know, ultimately, and we'll tell this to our team, we're one of the winningest teams in the nation. We are 59-9 over the last 2 years. And when we leave the locker room tonight, after we talk to them, that's what we're going to give to our team. That we are on a great 2-year run. Not many teams with only 4 years eligibility in the NCAA can say that. And that's what we'll focus on. But short, deep, we see it all the time. We handle it all the time, and we didn't handle it today. And so that's a bummer. That's a bummer.
More questions?
I guess just one more thing to talk about. You've got some really lousy weather between here and your campus, and still had some pretty impressive fan support. Can you talk a little bit about the support you got today and through the season?
That's probably one of the things that makes me most proud as a coach at UCA. Our fans are incredible. You know, we're not a name like Purdue, Missouri, Stanford, Washington. But I tell you what, we've got fans that we would put up against anybody. We had parents and family and friends drive all night in 5 inches of snow to get here, 30 miles an hour. We had people leave Little Rock, Arkansas, and drive to Memphis, go to St. Louis, and come in the back way to Columbia so they could get here. We've seen it all year long. We've seen them fly. We've seen them show up at tournaments. We hadn't expected it. To be honest with you, if the weather weren't so bad, we would have had another 100 people here. And they are incredible, and we owe them a huge debt of gratitude, and we're a little sorry that we let them down with our effort. But we hope we get their continued support. We had parents in the stands tonight. Their daughter played for us 4 years ago, and they drove from Ohio to get here. And there are a lot of stories like that, and that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool.